What if I told you the skies above us are not just clouds and stars, but the doorway for ancient beings foretold by native prophecy? Welcome, seekers, truth watchers, and storm dreamers. Today, we journey into one of the most electrifying prophecies ever spoken by the Lakota people. The thunder beings will return. Are they divine, extraterrestrial, or something far older, waiting behind the storm clouds? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you see the skies forever. The thunder beings will return. They ride the clouds, speak in lightning, and awaken the sleeping earth. This ancient Lakota prophecy echoes through generations, mystical, majestic, and urgent. The thunder beings are not mere myth. They are sacred forces, sky spirits tied to storms, transformation, and divine judgment. Elders speak of a time when these beings walked among us, teaching, testing, and protecting. But they also warned they would return when the world fell out of balance. Today, we see superstorms rising. The skies flash with strange lights and craft beyond our understanding. The earth groans under the weight of human pride. Could this be the awakening? The thunder beings are not just weather spirits. They are reminders that nature is alive and watching. They come not to destroy, but to awaken, to shake the slumbering hearts of humankind back into reverence. As the winds grow wilder and the heavens roar louder, the question must be asked: are the thunder beings calling us back into balance, or warning us of what happens if we don't return? In Lakota cosmology, the thunder beings are not just symbols of storms. They are sacred, sentient forces. They live in the sky, command lightning, ride the thunderclouds, and speak with a voice that shakes the earth. To the Lakota, thunder beings are not imagined. They are real. Real as the wind, the storm, the trembling ground. They are divine messengers, beings of immense power, judgment, and purification. They are often seen as great bird-like spirits, sometimes eagle-shaped, with wings that split the sky with lightning, feathers that crackle and glow. Their thunderous cries are not just noise, they are warnings, awakenings, and sometimes justice. But they are not only destroyers. Thunder beings hold the sacred balance. They can bring rain to heal the land or storms to humble it. Their dual nature teaches us something essential. That nature, like spirit, holds both mercy and fire. They are guardians of the sacred order, reminding humanity that we are not above creation, but part of it. In a world spiraling with imbalance, pollution, pride, and spiritual disconnection, some believe the thunder beings are stirring once more. Every storm that rolls across the plains, every bolt of lightning that rips the sky open, might not be just weather. It might be thunder beings calling us to remember, to return, to live again in reverence. Because when the thunder beings speak, it is not just the earth that must listen. It is us. The prophecy is simple, yet it echoes with timeless warning. The thunder beings will return when the earth forgets its sacredness. Their arrival will shake the ground and split the skies. To the Lakota, these are not mere stories. They are sacred truth spoken through generations. Their return is foretold for a time like now, when the world drifts into spiritual amnesia, forgetting the Creator and the sacred laws written into the land itself, when nature is no longer honored, but stripped, poisoned, and sold for profit, when mankind exalts machines and idols, claiming to be gods without wisdom, without humility. The thunder beings do not come quietly. They arrive like a storm, not to destroy for cruelty's sake, but to wake us up. Their lightning is a cry for balance. Their thunder is a voice of reckoning. Because this is not passive prophecy. It is intervention, a sacred act of restoration, a final call to remember the earth, to remember ourselves, before it is too late. The thunder beings will return when the earth forgets its sacredness. These words, carried by Lakota elders for generations, may now be echoing louder than ever. Not merely a myth, but a message for this moment in time. 1. Extreme weather as warning. In Lakota tradition, weather is not just background noise. It is a language, a living voice of spirit. Every wind, storm, or bolt of lightning is part of a sacred conversation between earth and sky. And lately, that voice has grown louder, more chaotic, more urgent. Superstorms rage across coastlines. Dry lightning ignites forests into walls of flame. Cyclones twist into lands that have never known their wrath. Is this just climate change or something deeper? Many indigenous elders believe that what we call natural disasters are not simply random acts of nature, but sacred warnings. That the earth is out of balance, that we have forgotten the sacred laws, and that the thunder beings are stirring once more. When the skies rage, they are not just storms. They are knocks on the door. The thunder beings are calling. 2. UFOs and the return of sky people. In modern eyes, the strange lights in the sky are called UFOs. But to many indigenous traditions, these are nothing new. They've been here before. The Lakota and other native nations have spoken for centuries about the sky people, mysterious beings from the stars. Not aliens, not invaders, but guides, testers, teachers. Some believe the thunder beings are a type of sky people, celestial visitors who come in lightning, dwell in clouds, and pass between worlds. They move not just through space, but through vibration, light, and sacred timing. In recent years, even governments have admitted the truth. Unidentified aerial phenomena are real. Pilots and radar systems record crafts that defy physics, appearing suddenly, vanishing into clouds, or flying straight into storms. Is it possible that these are the thunder beings returning, reminding us that the cosmos is not silent, that we are not alone, and that the sacred watchers of the earth are watching once more? 3. Spiritual awakening through lightning. But perhaps the return is not only physical, perhaps it is also symbolic. Lightning is a flash of truth. It splits the sky, illuminates the night, and burns away illusion. Could the thunder beings be returning through inner storms? Through personal awakenings, emotional earthquakes, and collective reckoning. In this view, the prophecy is a mirror. It tells us that when we have strayed too far, when greed blinds us, when the sacred is forgotten, when we think we are gods, then a shock will come, not to punish, but to awaken. Because sometimes it takes thunder to shake the soul. Sometimes it takes lightning to light the path. And perhaps this is the deeper meaning, that the thunder beings return not to destroy us, but to restore us, to pierce the illusion of separation and return us to right relationship with each other and with the earth. So when you hear the thunder, when lightning cracks across a cloudless sky, when storms rise without warning, ask yourself, is it just weather? Or is it a whisper from the ancient ones, calling us back to the sacred? Because the thunder beings are not just coming. They're already here. The thunder beings are not merely feared, they are deeply honored. In Lakota tradition, thunder and lightning are not threats, but messages. When lightning cracks across the sky during a sacred sun dance or vision quest, it is not seen as danger. It is a sign that the thunder beings are present, watching, answering. These powerful forces are not distant or abstract. They are woven into the sacred ceremonies of the people. Drums mimic their rumble. Songs rise to call their presence. When thunder rolls, prayers are lifted. When lightning flashes, the veil between worlds grows thin. Even nature marks their path. Feathers from birds struck by lightning are gathered, not in sorrow, but in reverence. These feathers carry power medicine. Children born during fierce lightning storms are said to be touched by thunder beings. Their lives may be marked by spiritual gifts, visions, or great challenges. For the Lakota and many others, the thunder beings are not just symbols of nature, they are living, intelligent forces, protectors, purifiers, teachers. Their presence is a sacred reminder. Earth is alive. Spirit is real. And when the thunder beings return, they come not to destroy, but to awaken. Even in our modern, secular world, science is beginning to admit what the ancients always knew. Lightning is a mystery. It does more than illuminate the sky. Lightning can create antimatter. It can release bursts of gamma radiation. It can alter the Earth's magnetic field. Some researchers even suggest that lightning may affect human consciousness, triggering subtle shifts through electromagnetic force. Could the ancient thunder beings operate through these very fields, what we now call plasma physics or multidimensional energy? Strange signs are appearing. Reports of ball lightning, glowing spheres that seem to move with intent. Lightning that appears during UFO encounters as if drawn to the same energetic threshold. And eerie, unexplained booms in clear skies, sky quakes, trumpet sounds echoing across the earth. Are these merely anomalies? Or are they reminders? Reminders that the thunder beings never left. That what we call science and what the ancients called spirit may be speaking of the same forces, just in different languages. The return of the thunder beings may not come on horseback or cloud, but through the very energy fields around us, awakening us to a world far deeper than we have dared to imagine. Many Lakota elders have spoken. The prophecy is not coming. It is already here. We are living in the era they warned us about. Look around. The skies are speaking. Blood-red moons, dancing auroras in places they don't belong, eclipses that unsettle animals and humans alike. The earth is trembling under the weight of imbalance, raging fires, floods, poisoned waters, vanishing species. And our hearts, divided, caught in endless conflict, lost in a fog of moral confusion and spiritual emptiness. But there is also hope, because the voices of the ancestors are rising again. Indigenous elders, once silenced, are now being heard. Their ancient words echo like thunder on the wind, warning us, yes, but also guiding us. This is what many call the time of the purification. The thunder beings are not returning to destroy the world. They are coming to shock it awake, to break the spell of greed, ego, and forgetfulness. Their lightning is not a weapon. It is a sacred fire meant to realign us. And the message? Return to humility. Honor nature not as a resource, but as a living spirit. Let go of the things that divide us. Listen to the elders and to the earth. Prepare, not just with your hands, but with your heart. This prophecy is not meant to create fear. It is meant to awaken memory. The thunder beings ask us, will you remember who you are before the lightning strikes? Because once it does, everything changes. Whether you see the thunder beings as divine spirits, alien watchers, or symbols of cosmic rebalancing, their message is urgent, and it is clear. Storms are not random. They are sacred signs. Lightning is not just light, it is a language. The sky is alive, and it is speaking. For the Lakota, the thunder beings are more than myth. They are guardians of truth, messengers of change, forces that shake the earth not to punish, but to purify. And right now, they are returning. Their presence can be felt in the crack of sudden storms, in lightning that dances where it never did before, in the strange winds, in the trembling ground, in the quiet unease many feel but cannot name. This is not chaos. It is the spirit of the earth calling us back. Back to balance. Back to truth. Back to humility. We live in a time where we have forgotten the language of the sky. We analyze it. We predict it. But we no longer listen. The Lakota teach that thunder is a voice, and when it roars, it is asking a question. A deep, spiritual question. Will we wake up before it's too late? Because the return of the thunder beings is not just about clouds and lightning. It's about the soul of humanity. So the next time thunder cracks across the sky, pause. Don't just think of science. Think of the Lakota. Think of the thunder beings. And ask yourself, what are they trying to tell us? Before the final storm speaks, and we can no longer answer. The thunder beings are not a myth, they're a memory encoded in the soul of the land. And maybe, just maybe, we're living in the time of their return. If this awakens something inside you, let the lightning of truth strike others too, by liking this video, sharing it with your tribe, and subscribing for more ancient prophecies and deep mysteries. And if you feel called to support this channel, you can leave a super thanks. Every bolt of support lights up the sky for future seekers. Until next time, walk in balance and listen when the thunder speaks.